What? What is going on? Uh-oh. Hello, hello. Why is it saying chat is unavailable? Well, that's not good. I need that. Very well, we got music. Huh. Why is chat unavailable? That's weird. I have to restart the stream because the chat is not showing up for me. This is no bueno. Good morning, Invisible Lad 007. What is up, man? I might have to restart this stream because... Oh, there we go. Nope, chat's working. Okay, cool. I don't have to restart the stream. Perfect. Yeah, I had to click on my own stream to see if somebody was even there. What's going on, man? Alright, we are just gonna chill out for a couple hours, play some Borderlands 3. I was streaming and playing yesterday. This isn't really like anything specific, it's just kind of me chilling, streaming, playing some Borderlands. But, yeah, I got a wedding to go to a little later. So... yeah, I only got a couple hours to kind of like chill and play, but figured why not, right? Why not? I have stuff I can definitely sell, like all these really old legendaries. Oh, Drew, what is up, man? Showing up again. What a legend you are. What a legend. It's crazy. It blows my mind every time I put a video out or stream or anything and people just like show up, bro, and it just blows my mind every time. Alright. I think I'm gonna go find some weapons my level. Floppy Jedi, what's up, man? Good morning, everybody, or good day, whatever time it is for you guys. I know it's different for everybody. For me, it's 9:53. Actually, I'll hold on to that. I don't know if y'all heard me already, but yeah, I'm just kind of like playing some games before I head out. So I got like a couple hours before I gotta you know, get dressed and ready and head out for the big day. It's my friend's big day, so doing that. Big wedding day. Got screenshots of a legendary shield in Moxie's Encore machine. Oh yeah? I don't know. So I only have, I have Instagram that I like never use, but I could hop onto it just to see stuff. But yeah, I have that and Twitter, both just like the, you know, your statistics name, and you'd see my profile picture and everything to know it's me. If you have either of those, you could send them to me, and I'd super appreciate that. That would be awesome. Or I don't know. I posted it on the Borderlands 4 subreddit. Oh, okay, alright. I don't even know if I still have Reddit installed, but I can log into it, and actually I probably already am logged in on my computer, so I could probably catch it there. Did you see that NPC actually call your Vault Hunter by their actual name? Wait, oh, like if you're Vex or Rafa or something, they actually call you by the Vault Hunter's name? That's pretty, so no more VH and stuff like that. No more, killer, calling you killer all the time. That's actually pretty cool. Wow. Now, I'm gonna be doing a lot of my homework tonight and tomorrow, studying up on so much Borderlands 4 news. I'm going to be studying up on all that tonight and tomorrow after the wedding. And depending on how much, because like I want to compile as much as possible for a video, but I also don't want to overwhelm myself. So, and I know I'm not going to get everything in one video. So I'm going to get as much as I can and then make that video. And I'm hoping I can make it and put it out sometime tomorrow night, but I don't know. I can't guarantee that whatsoever because that's like a shitload to do. Sometimes I wish that I could just like have an editor and pay them, but I also like editing, honestly. So like sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I'd want to do that. I don't know. Quest by Claptrap. He called Rookie at the start of the mission, and by the end he says, "Thank you, Rafa. You're a good friend." Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, I did not catch that. I saw that too. It was an Eruption Fang video. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see that one. I saw. Who did it? Was it Jolts Dude? Jolts Dude 139, I believe he did the Claptrap quest. It was really cool too. It was like, I loved that, like seeing that quest. That gave me so much encouragement and excitement for like mechanics and things that they're gonna do with the grapple hook, which is what I was hoping for. It was just so exciting to see. To see that kind of stuff go on with like, I don't know if you saw it with like the mirrors and the lasers and then like the parkour platforms he had to set up and stuff, and yeah, really cool. Yeah, I haven't even checked out Eruption Fang since all this Borderlands 4 stuff, so I should definitely check out his channel. Thanks for reminding me. This is so the craziest part of yeah, I did Echo 4 body kits look cool as well. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, I'm so excited about I love, like I said, I love the Echo 4. Like I got, like, I know most probably will think it's like the dumbest thing and totally not worth $150, but I saw the Echo 4 statue and I'm just like obsessed with that little dude, so I'm definitely going to get that, and I can't wait to mess around with the customization for him and stuff. I saw some of that, but yeah, what I was gonna say before is like, there is literally going to be, not literally, that's but there is going to be a lot of Borderlands 4 content just from the early impressions we got before and then today. Dude, we are going to be swimming in Borderlands 4 content to cover. Like, absolutely swimming in it. It's insane. There's already so much. There's so many channels that are putting things out about the game, and it's like you can get a different angle of the game every time, and that is, wow, like that is insane. I mean, and it's only like such a small portion of the game, but yet almost everyone has a different angle on the game when you look at it, and that's like the most impressive part to me. Is the game is massive, the map is massive, and yet everyone has something interesting going on in their portion of their gameplay. And that's the really amazing thing, because I was worried about the massive map being empty, but it's not. It's full of interesting random interactions and all that good stuff. I'm really, really excited. Gonna wait a little while and buy it secondhand, as not getting sold in the UK. Wait, what do you mean? What? Buy it secondhand as it's not getting sold in the UK? Wait, what do you mean it's not getting sold in the UK? I'm confused. Oh. Packed full of good stuff. Graham Timmons? Yo, dude. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I hear my phone alarm going off, of course, now. Hold on one second. I just died. Oh, sorry about that. My phone alarm go off. Forgot I had it going. In case I didn't wake up early. Holy shit, yo, what's going on, man? Wow, I'm like stunned you're here. Starstruck. When all BL4 streamers will be today? What time? I'm not sure. So K6 even said he's not sure. So I don't know if anybody knows. Maybe Graham knows. I'm a celeb now. I don't think so, man. I'll never ever feel like I'm a celebrity. It's just like, I don't know, not me. I'm like always stunned when I look at how many subscribers and stuff I have now, and it's like most people would consider that like not a thing. Follow all parts of the community. Today will be fun. Tune in. Yeah, I sadly won't be able to tune in immediately. I'll definitely have to watch everything tomorrow because I have a wedding that I'm going to be attending and everything. So I'm going to have to watch everything kind of like after it happens. Oh my god. Wow. Just jumped right on my head. But I'm gonna be like dying the whole time I'm there to just check Twitter and stuff and hear what people are saying. I'm gonna be like dying the whole time. Yo, Graham, you guys are amazing. That combat radar like shook me at my core. The fact of how fast Gearbox got that out and everything, and like thank you and everyone that worked on that from the bottom of my heart. Like that is just not like, that's not any dev team that does that kind of stuff. That's just like absolutely wild. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be so overwhelmed from everything coming out about Borderlands 4 over this weekend. Like, I'm just gonna be I'm already overwhelmed, so it's gonna be even more. But just take it one piece at a time and break it all down and do my best. Dude, I appreciate you being here, man. You gotta be so freaking busy. Like, the fact that you're here of all places. And I feel that way about anybody, but like, I mean, you know, Borderlands 4 is probably on the fast track right now, so it's like, to be here, man, that means like a ton. So thanks. Is that the real Graham? I mean, I don't know. I would assume so. Tell us a secret about Borderlands 4, Graham, to prove it's the real you. Because, like, we need to know, man. Like, what do we not know? If it's the real you, then just, like, you know, slide me a code for Borderlands 4. Nothing crazy. Oh man, I'll happily take the time and wait. I've been checking out each morning for content, so I jumped in quick. Yo, that's crazy. That's like wild for me to hear that. That is just like crazy to me. Gearbox, you guys always have your ear to the ground, and yeah, it blows my mind every time. The whole ride through Borderlands 3 and the balancing and the updates. I talked about it yesterday on a stream, and like, it was such a fun ride, and just having you guys have your ear so to the ground and everything made it really, really enjoyable. Fly him out? I can't, man. I can't today. I wish. I wish I could be there. I would have loved to, but that's all right. I'm gonna be in my own happy occasion, so. Coffee meme gun in Borderlands 4. Well, I gotta get ready for the event. You guys have a good weekend. Yeah, you too, man. Thanks so much for stopping in. That means a ton. Like, crazy. I'm like mind blown right now. So thank you, thank you. Super appreciate that, man. Damn, the Graham Timmons himself. Thank you for all your efforts, all your work. And the fact that you stopped in is just like absolutely wild. Damn. I'm like genuinely like speechless and mind blown. Later, man. Anyone know the exact amount of days we are away from Borderlands 4? What is it now, like 99, 98 or something? It was 100 only like a couple days ago or something. I know we're under 100 days at this point. What is going on? I've got like cords tied up here and I don't know what is happening. Break a leg. Man. I am just so, like, 80, you say 83? It's 83? Wait, what? Wasn't it like 100 like a couple days ago? Wait a minute. Oh my god, what? I could have sworn it was 100 like 2 days ago. Wow, okay. I don't know. I guess 2 days ago for me was 17 days. I don't know. Wasn't expecting him in here today. Yeah, dude, neither was I. I am like still like shook from the fact that he was, I don't know. Like the fact that I don't want to like break down. I don't know, dude. Just like it, I don't know. I'm constantly in shock of so many things with how my channel has been going over the last couple months, and the fact that he just said he checks like almost every morning for my channel, like what? Check the statistics. Yeah, man. Yeah, like, oh man, it's just like I'm just a dude that talks games, you know, like I just love games. That's it. There's nothing crazy about it, but yet like people come through and listen to me and are excited to talk with me about games, and I'm excited to talk with everybody else about it, and it's just really, really cool. Got a new fan for life now. Thanks, man. It's like wild. I wouldn't call yourself a fan. Call yourself, I don't know. I don't know. The word fan like weirds me out. Like, not in like a bad way, but it's just like, I'm just a dude. Like, I just do shit. I kind of like fly by the seat of my pants half the time when I make a video. it feels like. What do y'all think about the enemy radar we saw in some... Dude, I am so, like... It's so funny, like, I'm hyped about the fact that it's there, but it's, like, the fact that it's, like, happened so quick, and the reception was... Like, the fact they heard people and, like, all that happened, honestly, I think I'm more hyped about that. I thought I just saw a legendary. 2 legendaries. Ooh, give me that. Oh my god, what? What? I just got a Rowan's call and a... What? Okay. And then I just killed myself with it. Brick! Brick! Where is anybody? Oh, was I... What? I'm... Man. Once we are taking wheel 40 appears. I think the enemy radar solves all the problems the compass had. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about all, but it solves the biggest one, which was determining where enemies are, and like when there's friendlies involved in the combat, like don't be shooting them. You know, things like that. People were getting confused, so it solves that. I still think there's going to be like smaller issues, but they're ones that are more livable because as you play the game and get used to your surroundings, I think it'll be less of a problem over time, for at least the hardcore people that play the game like a zillion times over. For newer players, I could definitely still see issues where it's like you're in a building or something and you're getting lost, and the compass has, like, you know, 10 icons and they're overlapping, and it's like, which one am I still aiming for? And you know, I could totally see scenarios like that happening with the compass still, but I think the combat was the biggest thing to eliminate as an issue, because the combat in Borderlands is the biggest thing, so we want to make sure that's all going right. I'm gonna pause here for a second. So glad they don't want to disappoint the community, and I'm here for it. Yeah, dude, they really are working to impress, and it's working. It's good to see game developers listen to community. Yeah, yep, 100%, guys. It's yeah, it's been wild to see the devs with the, and I personally, I'm not gonna be like, I knew this would happen, bro, like, but I always kind of felt good about, you know, the updates and stuff and them listening, because I've always felt good about them listening in Borderlands 3 with the updates and stuff. I thought they did a very, very impressive job with how well they reacted to what people were saying and tried to make accommodations for things people were saying and complaints and all that. I think they, you know, the only time I've ever felt like they let their own creative decisions get in the way of listening to the community was Wonderlands, but I also feel like with Wonderlands they just fully had something committed prior to launch, and they didn't have the budget to invest into listening to everybody like that and doing what people thought would go on with like a Borderlands game. I think that game just had the smaller budget and was never really meant to be what we were all hoping. So, but with Borderlands 3, they proved what they can do when they have that full budget behind them, and I don't doubt them for Borderlands 4. But I also completely understand people that have their doubts, and that's okay. Hey, how does the picture look, guys? Because, like, I looked back at the stream and the color was, like, screwed up. It was, like, wicked, like, oversaturated. Does it look good now? It looked, like, oversaturated from my last stream last night. I don't know why I just picked that up. there's a lot I'm looking forward to for Borderlands 4, story be damned. Excuse me. Although I still hope it's good. Always liked Borderlands games for weapon variety and build crafting. The movement and environment interactions with the grappling hook look so satisfying. Yeah, dude. The grapple hook has me so excited for so many things. I'm so sorry that I can't play and read at the same time. I'm not professional like that yet. I'll get there, guys. It takes practice. Plenty more streams to come. Like, I'm definitely going to be streaming, you know, as much as I can, really, leading up to the Borderlands 4 launch, and even after Borderlands 4 launch. Like, I cannot wait to be... I've said it so many times in my videos and everything. Color looks fine. Awesome. I've said it, like, so many times, though, but, like, I can't wait to stream Borderlands 4 and hopefully just have some, like, open lobbies and we can hop into lobbies together and stuff. I'm just, like, so excited for Borderlands co-op. And, yeah, it's gonna be, like, really fun. Vault monster fight looks insanely sick. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, shit. I was gonna say something about Borderlands 4 and I forgot. Stream looked good. Awesome. Awesome. Did the music pause on me? Nope, it didn't. Okay. I was gonna say something about Borderlands 4 and I forgot now. It's gonna bug me. Oh, what was I gonna say? I forget. I don't know. Whatever. It'll come to me. This might be the game for me if the endgame content is plentiful, rewarding, and enjoyable. I think same, exact same feelings and thoughts and everything. I think it is going to be... I mean, Borderlands 3 was the game for me for so long, dude. You know, like, I kind of stopped playing Borderlands within the last year or so. Not, like, completely stopped, but, like, I wasn't playing it daily. I was kind of like, man, I haven't played Borderlands in a while. Let me hop in, you know. But, you know, with me and my friend going through the co-op playthrough and stuff like that, and then I just kind of want to get back into Borderlands 3 a bit. Mainly because we've been talking so much about Borderlands 4, and I'm just like, Borderlands, dude. Can't get enough of it right now. I'm like a crack fiend for Borderlands. Yeah, I was listening to... I listened to 2 Moxie videos before I started streaming. And what he had to say about the exploration of the game and what he had to say about the licensed parts system really excites me. Especially like what he talked about with grenades and stuff, and this, it's just wild. Like, I feel almost like bad that I have little to nothing bad to say about the game when I talk about it. Like, I'm just so, like, stunned when I hear people talk about it, and, like, the concerns are very minor when it comes to the game now, especially after people got their hands on the game, which is, like, all the more mind-blowing that the concerns actually shrunk after people got their hands on the game. And one of the biggest concerns was the minimap, and they put out a combat radar for us, like, almost immediately, and just dismissed that concern, like, right away. Anyone that had it was just like, okay, immediately shut that one up. Like, crazy. Really like the parts system. Can leave a throwing knife that ricochets on... Can have a throwing knife that ricochets on headshots, my bad. Yeah, dude. And then, like, it can do, like, concussive damage and stuff and, like, stun them and whatnot. Like, crazy. A homing throwing knife? Yeah, I've heard about that. I wonder if you could have a homing... I mean, I guess if you have homing and it's ricocheting, like, how would that even work? Probably can't roll both. C4 as well, which is great. Yeah. The only like thing I just thought of because of the homing, that I'm kind of like sad is gone in Borderlands 4 is Atlas. Because they just got him back, and then they kind of like were like done with him already. I mean, I don't know. They didn't have a ton in Borderlands 3. I was kind of hoping they would have more in Borderlands 4, but it turned out there was none. Not that it's like a huge thing, and I'm like, oh man, this sucks. But I'm gonna they will be missed because I enjoyed Atlas and like the homing bullets and all that. It's kind of cool. Still have Atlas licensed parts? Yeah. Yeah. I also just like Reese. I don't know. Still have tracker darts and pucks. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be exciting. Just can't have the weapon themselves, right? Like, I just think of like a Vladoff or something with Atlas tracking. That just sounds so wild to me. Just like a wall of bullets that track you down. Or like a Maliwan with tracking or something. That's like crazy. That just sounds absolutely crazy. Oops. Another Nagata? Dude, how many of these things am I gonna get? It wasn't even from the backpack either. He just dropped it when I killed him. I think I've gotten like 3 Nagatas in the last few hours between yesterday and today of playing this game. I didn't realize I streamed for like 4 hours yesterday. It just kind of like flew by. What's over here? I don't think I've ever seen this. Why is this just like here? Huh. You can just imagine a high pellet Jacobs shotgun that could possibly roll with Torg stickies and an elemental switch. Homing. That sounds so crazy, but that's the reality of Borderlands 4, dude, which is so cool, so exciting. Just want Maliwan SMG with Ricochet. That is all. TDR reload, dude. The end game for Borderlands 4 is going to be sick. And I have a feeling what really excites me about the licensed parts is I have a feeling that purples are going to be extremely relevant at endgame. Like your inventory, depending on how your build goes, is probably not going to look like all legendaries. Like you're probably gonna have some purple weapons that are very, very strong and very, very relevant to your build. And that excites me. And I wonder how rare a purple is, to be honest. Like, people want to talk about rare legendaries and stuff, but since those are going to be like more of a chase, I do wonder where purples stand in the drop rate and stuff. I want Maliwan SMG, TDO reload. We will have pearls? Well, maybe? What do you mean? Wait, no, they didn't confirm that yet, right? I'm like making me trip. Like I'm not missing something. I feel like somebody would have told me that by now. Oh, okay. Pearls at some point. Okay. Oh my god, you had me tripping. Yeah, I mean, probably. I mean, the community seems like they need it basically. I don't. I like I want it, but it has to be done right. If it's not done right, then keep it. Like I don't want that. It has to be extremely rare, and it has to be when you get one, like it is a god roll. Like that's just it. Like there's no other role for it. Kind of like how with a legendary, there's a part, one licensed part that's guaranteed. Like that's the legendary licensed part that makes the gun what it is. It needs to be like the entire gun has one role. All the licensed parts are unique to that gun. Something like that has to be done, and it just has to be a god roll when it drops, and it has to be like something crazy, like a 1 in 200 drop rate type thing. Randy teased pearls. Yeah, he kind of trolled us with like the and then he went like purple, purple. You know, yeah. But I mean, that shows. I think what that shows most of all is that they're hearing people talk about pearls, and we saw what it means to the community and the devs when things are heard with the combat radar. Not saying like, oh, but just because they hear us, it's gonna happen, but we've seen what it means when Gearbox hears the community loud enough. Pearls need to be only available from the hardest difficulty and with always fixed pearls so that you can't have your drop ruined by wrong parts. Absolutely. 100,000%, dude. It needs to be. And I don't know if anyone will agree with me on this. I don't know if anybody's seen Wonderlands Redux. I've talked about this numerous times at this point, but they have it so if you have a gun, a pearlescent, and what a pearlescent is in Wonderlands Redux is it comes with what's called, they call an intrinsic ability, and that intrinsic ability is a passive thing that just buffs you. So you don't even have to use the gun for it to buff you. It just has to be in any of these equip slots. Any of them. And if it's a shield, like anything, like it just has to be in the equip slot. You don't have to have it in your hand. And then that will passively buff you. So even if it's a weapon you don't want to use, it's perfect because it's still relevant to your build. It still increases and makes your build better without even having to use it. And I really like that because I don't want it to be the case where if you get a pearlescent, it's like, well, now my build is this gun. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be, I have to use this. I like the fact that it passively buffs you, so that way you can go and use purples or legendaries and still not feel like you're wasting that pearlescent by letting it just sit in your backpack. I think it was basically a perfect way of dealing with that. Pearl's parts should be locked and only obtainable from raids or dungeons. Yeah, 100%. Think of pearls in Borderlands 4 kind of like uber uniques from Diablo 4. Fixed rolls, potent unique effects, a solid stat padding item. Yeah, dude. It needs to be like absolute god roll when it drops. Oh my god. Why did I do that? I knew what I was doing and I still did it. What? Oh, the zipline. Oh. Shot Talon. Oops. I was looking at him like, what the hell is that? Do you think they'll maybe go a Destiny route and limit you to only equipping one pearl weapon? I hope not. I don't really like that. Yeah, I don't know. I hope not. But I guess we'll find out. I don't really like that though. I don't know. Not a bad thing though. Destiny 2 is also one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, I don't play Destiny. I was saying yesterday, like, I would love to get into Destiny, but the fact that they, like, vaulted literally, like, the base game, not to, like, grind on and be like, because if you enjoy it, you enjoy it, and that's fine. Like, I want to enjoy it, but that's my beef with it is, like, I can't play the story from the beginning. Never mind the fact that, you know, Destiny 1's not on PC. I really wish it was, just for the story alone. But, yeah, I can't even, like, start Destiny 2 from the beginning, and that really bugs me. Raiders 7528, what's up, man? What's going on? Just chilling, playing some Borderlands 3, and talking about Borderlands 4 and stuff. Because we're all sick and obsessed. Enemy modification is great as long as the challenge matches the reward. I've heard the modified enemies drop extra loot. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. What time BL4 streams start? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't really know. I was listening to K6 before he like took off for the whole event and everything, and he said he didn't even know his stream time or anything. So I have no idea when any of it. I don't know. Does anybody in chat? Anybody know? 12:45, 3. Oh, there you go. He's got all the deets. Yeah. There you go, man. Oh shit. Have it queued up on TV, says the time is 3:45 Eastern Standard Time. YouTube, it says 8:30 p.m. for UK. Forgot about time zones for a second. I'm like, whoa. Oh shit. Fake news. Oh my god. Come on, dude. Where you at? Hey, there we go. So tomorrow, bad at math. No, the stream and everything is supposed to be today, right? Today, 3:45 Eastern Standard Time. 8:30 for UK. Seems like people are being so needlessly negative and nitpicky about Borderlands 4. But then again, this is the internet, and negative people are usually always the vocal minority. Yeah, no, like, they're the loudest, but, dude, just, like, I always look at it this way when people come into my comment section and just say nothing but negativity without really any justification, like just saying, like, screw Gearbox or something, or like, what a joke or something, you know, like stuff like that. I just look at it and I'm like, well, okay, well, I don't know why you're here, first of all, and then second of all, you definitely just never intended to buy the game anyways, so cool. Like, I don't really care what you have to say, you know? People like that, I always just look at, like the $80 price tag, I could have taken people being upset and saying I'm not buying the game, I'm going to wait for a sale, and taken that as a legitimate answer. But with $70, I'm more so just like, okay, you just never intended to buy the game on launch. So that didn't really change, did it? It's where everybody shares their opinions that nobody cares about. Sick of the whole Gearbox is stealing your data. Somebody commented something about that on one of my videos, and I was just like, your phone spies on you, like something like that. And they were like, my phone doesn't listen to me, and I'm like, you're a little out of touch, aren't you? My friend be like talking about something and then goes on TikTok like 10 minutes later and sees exactly what we were talking about, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, dude, like gonna find your deepest, dirtiest net searches and blackmail and extort you for money. Nah, it's just like advertising and shit. Like you talk about something and then like the next day you see it on Amazon. It's like, oh wow, what a coincidence. Like, I was just saying how I needed tampons. Oh god. The amount of times I see comment sections on YouTube videos of Borderlands 4 having like one person comment 10 separate times with pure nonsense and accusations is striking. Yeah, man, people are crazy. And it's like, honestly, it's like, it's literally rage baiting, and it's like people just, you know, seeking attention because their mom didn't, like, I don't know, pay attention to them enough as a child or something. So I just ignore them. That's honestly the best thing you can do. As much as you want to like argue back, it's a waste of everybody's time. So I just, in my videos, on my videos and on my comment section, I literally just give it a thumbs down, and then that's it. I just ignore it. And one guy try and convince me that they were gonna increase the price of the game from 70 to 80 after they already put out. People are crazy. People like that say the DLC is just cut content. Yeah, dude, I've seen. Yo, what's up, your boy, man? Yo, what's up? I've seen a lot of people trying to like complain that the pre-order DLC stuff is cut content. It's like DLCs are brand new. Like, that's the argument we were getting like on the 360 days when like DLCs were brand new. We're past it, man. We're way past that. And yet it somehow came to be a thing? I don't know, man. I don't know. And the thing is, too, is it's not like, oh, you can never get it. Gearbox always makes all their pre-order content separate purchasable content. The motivation or encouragement to pre-ordering it in that bundle is that you save money, which that's nothing new either. That's just typical marketing 101. The tism that gets spit is comical. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Just not real fans. Can't make it happen. The real fan thing kills me. I didn't even care about that whole thing. I literally did. I could have given less than half a crap what one dude says, whether he's the CEO or whatever. I don't care what he says. I know he doesn't have the power for any of that. It's just like with the Outer Worlds 2 being $80. Like, that's not Obsidian. That is Xbox doing that. And people didn't realize. I get it. Whatever. But, like, yeah, I don't know, dude. That whole thing just was hilarious to me. I just think the whole real fan thing is just a joke at this point, and people find it funny. But Randy's a legend in my books, honestly. He trolls the fools too easy. Yeah, dude. And now, like, people are trying to, like, theorize he did this, like, 12D chess of, like, oh, he made it, so they had to make it $70. And I'm like, I'm just, like, facepalm. I'm like, bro, there is no way. He was like, let me rage bait everyone so that they can. I'm just like, this is not. He's just a dude. He's just a guy like anybody else. Albeit with maybe a slightly larger ego, but I don't know the dude like personally. So like, what is going on? What? Guys. Oh, it's gone. What was that? I've never seen that in my entire like 2,000 hours of Borderlands 3. I almost said Borderlands 4. I mean, that is how much time I'll have on it after like a couple days. Couple days. All the other little keyboard goblins, yeah, man. Buying Super Deluxe Edition because I know I will be getting my money's worth. Hell yeah, dude, absolutely. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, to be completely honest, because I bought the Echo 4 bundle, which after tax was like $160. But I have zero regrets. I cannot wait to get that statue and stuff. I'm a huge like collector guy. I like, you know, the physical game collection and stuff like that. I like to do, getting like old games I played, collecting them, putting them on the shelf and whatnot. And then, you know, I wanted that statue. I've never had like merch and stuff for any games that I love. And I'm like, man, like, I'm all about games, so I should start doing that. And I saw that, and I love the Echo 4. I think he's just this adorable little dude, so I had to get it. I had to pick it up. Plus the necklace. I liked that. Never seen that before? Yeah, me neither. I don't know why that happened. I've literally never ever seen it. I don't know. And then the other day, or yesterday actually, before I streamed my game, it said on the frame counter that I was getting like 180 frames. And then it was running like insanely choppy. And then I switched from DX11 to DX12, and now my game just works perfectly fine. I don't know why. And I have this weird thing, I play on PC, but like I have this weird thing where like I swap from DX11 to DX12, my game runs fine for like a few months, and then my game will like start crashing, and if I switch it back to DX11, my game runs fine again. And it's just like every few months I just do that, and it just goes back. I don't know, it's like the weirdest thing. Pre-ordering at the end of August. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit, especially with my new job and everything, getting like paid more and all that. I'll be way more prepped and ready to spend the money on Borderlands 4. I cannot wait, dude. I can't wait to start my new job and everything and get them bucks. Be buying when I get paid, middle of next month. Got digital Super Deluxe and physical Super Deluxe. Want to see the game succeed so bad. Yeah, dude. Yeah. If I get a physical, I'm definitely gonna give my copy to like one of my friends or something. Because I have some friends that aren't even sure they'll be able to run the game because of the spec sheet, which I am worried. I am very worried. That is like one of my biggest concerns is optimization. Actually, it's probably my biggest concern. I can run it. I just upgraded my PC not that long ago. Because I knew not to go like politics. I hate talking politics, but like I knew prices and stuff would be going up, so I upgraded far in advance. And I think I'm ready now. Got a 3080 Ti, which I've had that for a while. I bought that at a stupidly ridiculous price that anybody would insult me for. Because I bought it during the time when like everything was being sold out and whatnot during like COVID and all that crap. like toward the tail end of COVID. And what is my processor called? It's the shit. Why am I blanking on it now? I'm just gonna look it up. Just go to system info because I'm forgetting the name of it. Yeah, the Ryzen 7 9800 X3D I bought and I got like a ridiculously good deal for when it was like I had so much trouble finding the processor, and I finally it showed up. Like there was always this one dude that was a seller, like just not actually selling it for like some ridiculously low price, and I'm like, that's completely fake. And then finally a real seller showed up with like basically MSRP. I think it was like right around it, maybe like 20 bucks more or something. And I was like, dude, I am doing this. Like, I am 100% getting this thing. It's like the best processor on the market right now. And I was like, I am absolutely picking this thing up. Still have metal cover case for Borderlands 3. Dude, I wish. I never got any of the collector's stuff for any Borderlands. Like, I wish I had the collector's edition for Borderlands 2 so bad. I've seen people selling it on eBay for like $200-300, and I'm like, I'm not sure about that. Heard Series X will be 4K and a stable 60. I would be surprised. Not calling anybody a liar or anything, but I will be surprised if that's the case. I hope it is. I want Borderlands. I mean, just because it's 4K doesn't mean they didn't tone down a ton of graphics settings and whatnot and make it, you know, like maybe there's less grass in the areas and stuff like that. Could be anything really to keep it going like that. Plus, you know, AI upscaling and all that crap. So it's like 4K with like quotes around it. Will VL4 run fine on the standard PS5? I would assume it's gonna be fine. You'll probably like see the PS5 Pro is kind of a joke and a kind of a joke of an upgrade. It's like a PS5 with like some maybe like slight overclock and then some AI upscaling like tacked on. It's kind of a joke of an upgrade. I thought it was a really ridiculous price tag for that. So, I mean, I don't know. If the PS5 Pro can run it, I'm sure the PS5 can. You're gonna head out? Gonna go get some food? Yeah, man, I'll see you around. I'm only streaming till like 12, so I probably will be done, but yeah, man, I appreciate you coming through, and maybe I'll see you again whenever I stream next time. Yeah, no, I mean, the PS5 should be able to, I mean, the worst case is, like, you might see more on consoles, like, you might see more pop-in, maybe, I don't know, I mean, it's hard for me to really know, you know, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, because, like, I haven't even had my hands on the game. But I'm not really, sure how it'll run on consoles, but I'm sure that Gearbox is going to do their best to make sure that it is a good balance between frames and looking acceptable. And over time, you know, I think they'll, you know, do their optimization updates and whatnot and blah blah blah. I'm just hoping it doesn't like need it on launch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hoping we're not like starting up the game on launch being like, yo, get me an update. Like, that's my like biggest concern, honestly. Because the recommended specs were pretty high, dude. To recommend somebody having a 3080, like, dude, not a lot of people have a 3080. Like, oh my god. I knew that was gonna happen. Come back. Oh. Not being on last gen. I'm surprised that no one complained about BL4 not being on last gen. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, I would have thought it ridiculous, dude. I think how long they kept last gen going is like just really ridiculous. I mean, like people are like basically saying it feels like this gen is just starting and then they're like ending it, and I mean it's kind of true because they released the games for both platforms, like pretty much the PS5 and Series, Xbox Series lifetime. And I know, you know, PCs are expensive and whatnot, but I can't recommend getting a PC enough to people. And I understand, like, price and money and all that plays a factor. And some people just want the simplicity of a console where it's just like turn it on and it's a UI that's like very easy to take in and stuff like that. I completely understand, but I don't know, dude. PC is just like for gaming, it's just like the way now, which is hilarious because when I started it totally wasn't. Ports were terrible. They've gotten way better, even though people say to this day that some of the PC ports are bad, and some of them are, I get it, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. It's like, it feels like the place to play now. I got all my friends into PCs because I went when the 360 lifespan ended and everybody was moving to like Xbox One or a PS4. I was like, screw it, I'm getting a PC. My brother talked me into it. And CD keys, PC key for Super Deluxe Borderlands is, let me check, let me check CD keys. I didn't even consider checking that. I kind of don't want to get it on there though. I know this is going to sound so stupid, but like they don't ship you the key and then, wait. Alright, well, first of all, I spelled Borderlands wrong. Borderlands 4. I mean, it doesn't even let me buy it. It says notify me. But it's pretty much the same price. They just took away the tax. Because on CD keys, I don't think there's any tax. At least for PC, it's still like 130. One of the minimum GPU is the Radeon RX 5700 XT. I have the Radeon RX 5700, so I think I just meet the GPU. Yeah, and I don't know, like that's kind of crazy to me. Like, but I always, it's like a over-exaggerated example, but I use Indiana Jones as an example of like why to take the spec sheets and stuff with a grain of salt. Because Indiana Jones, if you look at the requirements for that, there was literally a meme where they called it, instead of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, they called it like Indiana Jones and the Great Requirements. And my friend was woefully underpowered for what they were recommending, and he ran it butter smooth at 60. It was requiring like ridiculous stuff. I forget. You'd have to look up like the requirement sheet and see for yourself, but it was like ridiculous. Like not even my PC could handle it basically, and I was like, that's just crazy. But it turned out to be basically completely false. So I don't know why they did that to themselves, because it kind of gave the game like a bad rap before it came out. So funny on my, sometimes I think about it like on my YouTube channel, like now it's kind of more stable where like it's mostly Borderlands content. I put out that one like Xbox showcase video because I will do that occasionally where I just want to talk about like games as a whole. So I will, you know, occasionally put out videos where I just talk about other games or events that have happened and stuff like that because I just enjoy talking games. But it's hilarious because if you scroll back on my channel and look at like previous videos and stuff, I have like so much random crap, and I always just wonder what new people that if they like watch one of my videos but then like scroll back and look, like what do they think? Because I have so, it's like so all over the place. Like I have Lethal Company like videos of me playing that with my friends and stuff, and then other like random playthrough videos and stuff like that, and then just like random talking videos sprinkled in and whatnot, and it's just really funny when I look back at it, because it's like not stable or consistent at all. And yet I got to like somewhere in the 400s by doing that with subscribers, which was like kind of hilarious. Where is this guy going? See him on the map like running away from me. What am I doing here? I have to don't. Oh, what? Is there somebody like stuck in a wall? What? Is there? What? Oh, okay. I forgot about this. Wasn't he supposed to break through the wall? Just kind of like stood to the side, like, oh, hang on, I'll pop out in a second. You play Dead Island 2? Yeah, I love Dead Island 2. That's, dude, that game surprised the hell out of me. I was, like, I kind of bought it, like, not really sure what I was going to get. And the fact that it just turned out to be, like, one of my favorite games is amazing. Almost at 1K. Yeah, dude, I literally can't believe that I'm almost at, it like fucking blows my mind. And I was like, I should put out multiple Borderlands 4 videos as the info is dropping, like just keep up with it, because I'd probably reach 1K faster, but I don't know. I thought about it and I'm like, I'd much rather like just make a no fluff video where it's as much info packed in as possible. And then cuz like I don't know. I don't want to just pump out like 4 videos in the span of like a few days where it's like, here's this piece of info, here's that piece of info. I don't know. I don't want to do that. So I think I'm going to talk a lot about a lot of different things in one video and make a probably longer video than I'd like, but I'll try to keep it as short and sweet and to the point as possible. The loot unlock guy is the king of pumping content. I've not ever, I think I watched like one video of his because somebody mentioned him to me. But, I mean, I don't know. His content looks legit, man. Seems like a good dude and stuff. This guy, Salty Comet, I think his name was, like, commented a handful of times. Like, maybe 2 or 3 times. Asking if I'd want to do, like, a tier list thing with him and stuff. And I didn't really know what he meant by that. And I finally, like, commented back being, like, reach out to me on, like, Twitter or something. But I don't know, he never did. And Twitter is like the only social media platform I really use, so it's kind of hard for me to like really reach out to people outside of YouTube. I don't know. I hate TikTok. I don't really want to use it. So I don't make one, but I know that is like the most popular platform right now to be on outside of YouTube. But I don't know. I'm not a social media guy. Like I never had social media until I created this channel. I think BL4 will also ship with 2 different anti-piracy softwares, so that will also tank yeah. Yeah. I hate that stuff. I get it, but like it's so stupid because people still end up cracking it and pirating it. And then it hurts the people buying the game, and it's like, this is encouraging the exact opposite, and I just hate it. Dial 4, nope, I already read that. I keep seeing something about YouTuber called Hellfire. Why are people hating on, I don't know, dude. I stay away from that garbage. I don't know. I can't pay enough, I can't pay attention to drama stuff. My friend does that on, like, YouTube and stuff, and I'm not, like, shit talking or anything, but it's just, like, I just can't do that, dude. He loves it, he eats it up. And he knows, I say it all the time. I'm like, dude, it's just like stupid drama crap. And he's like, yeah, I like it. I'm just like, alright, man. He was a pioneer for the 2K stealing your data drama. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't know. People that want to ride that stuff, like I said, he never, if he's not buying Borderlands 4 because of that, then he never intended to, and he's just basically grifting at that point. Is there an enemy? There we go. Oh my god. Oh, get away. Ah! Where did that midget go? Okay. I'm dead. Yeah. No, I can't pay attention to crap like that, man. I like games. That's it. It's as simple as that. What? He's out here? What? I've never seen him go outside of that room. What the heck? I have never seen this. He usually never leaves that room. And what's up with the lighting in here? What is going on with my game? What game got game of the is gonna get game of the year? Dude, I played Clair Obscur. I don't know if y'all played Clair Obscur. Wow, that game is amazing. It's so creative. The story was just absolutely amazing. The characters, the character writing, the story writing, the voice acting. That game is like top tier, absolute, like just stunner from top to bottom. You haven't played it yet? I don't think you could spend $50 on something and get a better product. On the other hand, though, I didn't play it, but I watched my friend play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And I don't know, like, I almost feel bad for those devs because they made a really incredible game and people are, like, already counting it out and being like, Clair Obscur is the wave. So that kind of, like, sucks because, you know, they worked really hard and they did a really good job and made an incredible game. So, like, even as somebody that didn't play KCD2, I was just like, man, people are already counting them out after Clair Obscur came out. That's crazy. Like, I don't know. So I think it's between those two. So fucking good. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, like, I didn't even play it, but just watching my friend play it and hearing him talk about it, and then I listened to, I don't know if you guys know the Defining Duke podcast, but they're really good. And they talked about Kingdom Come 2 and the, like, amount of choice and consequence and within whatever, however you want to define it, whether it's dialogue, story, gameplay, there is, like, unlimited choice. Like, it's absolutely wild. The smallest things that you could think of to do and being like, oh, like, is this a thing? And then you do it and it works and it actually creates some kind of repercussions. And it's like, wow, they really thought of that. And yeah, that's the level of detail that game goes through, and it's awesome. my friend wants to play it again at some point, and you know, because I mean, there's just so many ways to play it. What am I doing? There we go. But yeah, it's definitely got to be between, as of right now, it's got to be between KCD 2 and Clair Obscur. I'm as much as I'm a Borderlands fan, I don't think Borderlands will ever be like game of the year. Or like, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I could be totally wrong. It's just like from somebody that's so close to the game and stuff. I don't. It would be really cool if it got it, if it climbed to that level of lovableness. But I almost wonder like how that would go with so much limelight, like to the point where it's like game of the year level, and then like Randy, you know, with how he is on on Twitter and stuff. It's like I almost wonder how that would go. I'd love to see him give a speech. I think it'd be fucking hilarious. GTA 6 will get delayed again. Oh, I definitely think it will. I 100% think that is a placeholder date and they know it. Going to be 50 by the time. No, I don't think it's going to get delayed like too much. I just think that is not the date. I think it's going to come out in fall. I think fall 2026 is more probably the time / year. I think it'll come out then. No reason to think that. It's just, I don't know, my hunch. He'd thank the true fans? The real fans? Yeah, man. Oh, man. Oh, he probably would. He probably would say, like, I gotta thank the real fans on this one. He'd probably, like, emphasize the shit out of it just to be a troll. I don't know. It would be pretty hilarious to see Randy on stage giving a Game of the Year award speech. I think it would be funny. BL5 before GTA 6? Damn, dude. I mean, I would hope that just speaks to how bad it takes for GTA 6 to come out. I gotta be honest with you guys, I could give less than half a crap about GTA 6. And I'm not saying that in a way where it's like, don't talk about it. Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, I'm like one of the only people on the planet that's like super uninterested. You would start doing magic? He totally would. He absolutely would bring a magic trick to the freaking thing. Oh my god. He wouldn't even care that like the people like running the show are getting mad at him for taking too much time. He'd probably just like do an entire magic trick and everything. I'd have to like start dragging him off the stage. Where am I going? Where's my music? I need to like figure out a way for this to not happen, where it doesn't stop. Giving out shift codes mid-trick. Yup. Yo, does anybody watch anime in here? I need music. Yo, what animes do you guys watch? Because I'm a huge One Piece fan. I don't know about anybody else. Oh, and if you are watching it or something, I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I'm just like, dude, One Piece is literally like my favorite show of all time. I finally just like broke down and started reading the manga. I was like, screw it. I'm like way too invested in this. I need to start reading the manga. And dude, I've said that forever. Anime style series? Yeah. I've said that forever. Like I don't really want to talk about the Borderlands movie. But like I don't know why they went with that. Avatar The Last Airbender? Yeah, dude. Yes. No, like, dude. No, I'm not even gonna laugh about it. Like, bro, Avatar The Last Airbender is peak. I know it's not like Japanese made, but I don't care, dude. That shit earned the title anime. Like, dude, Avatar The Last Airbender is so good, bro. I always say, Zuko's character arc is literally one of the best written characters ever. Like, in my opinion, Zuko was written so fucking good. His character arc is so good. And the way they write, like, throughout Aang and Zuko and how they kind of, like, mirror each other in a way, it's just so good, dude. It's so good. I'm Dragon Ball over One Piece. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. But, like, One Piece is my favorite. Popcorn bucket from the movies? Wait, which one? What do you mean? What? Am I missing something? Oh, shit. Just... Sokka's my boy. Can't wait for the new... Yeah, I don't... Like, I'm, like, nervous about it. Because they have not been able to recreate that. Like, they definitely were, like, a one-hit wonder with Avatar The Last Airbender. Because, like, The Legend of Korra was... It was okay, but it just didn't have that same magic that the Last Airbender had. Oh, the Claptrap one. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even bother going to see the movie, honestly. I kind of like, I don't know. I had zero good feels about it. I don't know. I don't know why they went the route they did. That's what I was going to say earlier, is like they went this route with like live action and stuff, and it's like, why, dude? You see like how this game looks. Like people relate it to like a comic book kind of look like all the time, and it's like, why would you not run with that? That would have been amazing. Like imagine like the Spider-Verse kind of look for like a Borderlands movie or something. Be crazy. Oh my god, how many times am I gonna get myself down with this gun? I should probably just use something else. Forgot I have this. Okay. Got free tickets, still asked for a refund? Give me my time back. Yeah, the only movie I ever watched where I was like, I literally regret spending time with this is me and my friends, like, after it came out and everything and all the memes came through, we watched Morbius, and I literally regret my time. Like, could have been spent doing... I would have rather stared at a wall, to be completely honest. That'd be sick in comic style. Gotta be careful with the multiverse. What's up, Samurai? What's going on, man? How's your day? Was the show back in the day? Wait, what do you mean? King of the Hill? You watch King of the Hill? That's your anime, Drew? You ever cosplay them? Just sit by a fence and drink a few beers? Yeah, stare at paint and watch Morbius. Yeah, dude. I don't wanna ever. The only thing that was like hilarious that came out of it, and it's because of just how bad it is. Watch the freaking end movie cutscene, like after credit scene. Dude, it literally, like, I could have edited that shit better. It's like you can clearly tell it's two different takes being edited and stitched together, and it's just like the most hilarious thing ever to see, because it's like on such a grand scale that movie, you know, was made and whatnot, and it's like that's how the editing came out, and it's just absolutely hilarious. Damn right. Damn right. Propane and propane accessories. Four looks. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Always excited about more Borderlands content. Yeah, man. Yep. Join in. End credits with Vulture. Yeah, dude. It's literally like something stitched. And then on top of it, you laugh because you're like, why would, like Morbius wasn't even a friggin' villain in the end and everything. And it's like, why would he give a crap about Spider-Man? Like, there was zero. It's just like the funniest thing ever. Me and my friends laughed about it probably more than we should, but I don't know. For like a movie with that kind of budget to have that kind of after credit scene is like absolutely hilarious. I don't know what the deal is with Sony taking villains of like of stuff and then just like making them a hero. I don't know. Like you you made a villain movie about the villain without the superhero. It's like watching like Batman without Joker or something. Like, I don't understand the idea. I don't understand why you would do that. Spider-Man without a villain, like, it's literally the same, just reversed. It's the villain without a hero. Like, I don't. Poor Jared Leto. Jax, man, what's going on, dude? Could never tell the bad guy which trying to help him out or hurt him. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I gotta get out of here. I appreciate all your content, dude. Gotta get some stuff taken care of before the stream this afternoon. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for always being here. You're a legend. Appreciate you. Appreciate the kind words. Thank you, thank you. Joker 2 film was... I didn't even watch it. I'm not much of a movie guy, to be honest, as much as we're talking movies. I don't know. I don't watch them unless, like, my friends want to. And that's pretty much the only time I ever sit down for a movie. Like, I can never... I don't know about you guys. I can never get myself to just, like, sit down alone for a movie. Like, I can't do that. I could sit down and watch a movie's length worth of, like, One Piece or something. Because I'm super into One Piece. But, like, I don't know. Movies, I don't ever sit down alone for. Even if it's something I'm excited for. Like, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. But, I don't know. I'd never just, like, sit down and watch a Spider-Man movie alone. The new Borderlands would shine again. I was getting tired of the negative people, and now, bam, we have this possible masterpiece. I loved 3's gunplay and skills were sick. Played Kingdom Hearts most of my childhood. I didn't have time for movies. Yeah, dude. I never played any Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, dude, Borderlands 4, it looks so good. Like, unbelievably good. And they changed so much. Like, if you asked me what Borderlands 4 would look like before they showed anything, when they put out just that teaser, never in a million years would have guessed this is it, dude. The licensed parts system, the open maps and everything, like all these huge regions. Never would have guessed any of that would be part of Borderlands 4. And Borderlands 2 happened, so there goes more time. Yeah. I played Borderlands 1 when it came out, played Borderlands 2 when it came out. I love Borderlands. It's kind of funny because when I was a kid, I was hyped, but now I'm overwhelmed. Yeah, dude, same. That's how I feel about making my next video about Borderlands 4, but you know, you just gotta break it down and do it piece by piece. So. Going for world record for the speed run for Borderlands 4. I've never been a speedrunner, but I like watching them sometimes because they kind of make me laugh. Because it's like it just like, I don't know, it's this thing where it's like the dev like spent all this time making this game and you're just like comically passing by all of it. Like, it's pretty funny. Yeah, I wonder, so all right, so I have a theory and I'm gonna talk about it more in whatever video I put it in, but like I heard Moxie talk about the non-linear story, and I have a theory of how that works, and similar to like a skill tree, like I'll show here, it'll be like, okay, you have a non-linear story and it's not quite like a Zelda Breath of the Wild or something, or some other game where you can literally like jump to the end if you wanted to, but more like there'll be tiers. So you'll have, let's say these 3 perks are like 3 missions. You can like just pick any which one to do, but you gotta complete all 3 to get to the next tier in the campaign, to get to kind of like the next level of the campaign. So that's, I think it's going to be more like that, where there's going to be these missions you can do them in any order, but it's all within one tier. And then that tier, once you complete those, like say there's 3 missions within it and you complete all 3 of those, it moves you to the next tier, and there's X amount of missions within that tier for you to complete again to move to the next part of the story. But of course, all of those missions you're doing are completing some part where it's needed for the story to continue. Like, it's a major part for the story, but I think like the cutscenes and stuff will happen between those tiers, and that'll be like where everything really is, you know, like connecting. I don't know, that's my theory on it. I was thinking the exact same thing. I was saying this to my brother. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're great minds think alike, you know. Yeah, that's definitely how I think it'll go. Because I don't think they're gonna make it like, oh, you can just jump to the end of the game, like right here. Like, I don't think it's gonna be quite like that. I don't think it's gonna be so freeform. But it does sound fun, and the way the random encounters and stuff in the map work, I'm still a little bit concerned, low-key. Like, it seems really fun on the surface, and like it seems really fun as a new thing. I do get concerned with like over time, as we put so much time into the game, like how will the openness feel to us? Are we going to get tired of driving around? Are we going to get tired of running into random encounters and being like, you know, is it going to become like the dragons in Skyrim kind of feel, where it's like, oh, just leave me alone, I just want to get over there, like, you know what I mean? I just hope that doesn't become it doesn't become like this feeling of exhaustion. Oh my god, my stomach just like growled at me, like, eat something. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want there to be like this feeling of exhaustion from stuff like that. Just glad we don't have to speak to Lilith. I hear that. I hear that. What am I doing? Where am I supposed to go? I'm not paying attention. Oh, I forgot about this. Ugh. Ah. What was even the point of that? I don't think there will be, but I can't say for sure either. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to know, and it's some of those things, like, that's why I say, like, we're not gonna know everything until we just get the game, because there are some things that are just like time will tell. And, you know, that's just the reality is like, will the shiny newness of like the open world and everything wear off and we'll be like, oh, I hope they don't do this again. I hope that's not the feeling, you know? I don't think it will be, but we don't really know. And what's exciting about thinking about like post-launch content is they could add new random events that you encounter in the open world. And that's a really cool thought. To think they could just, I don't know, like add new random stuff. Yeah, you seen they already added a radar. Yeah, dude, I saw that. Really hype, really awesome, very exciting stuff. That is like the thing that I was already before this very confident about with Gearbox. Borderlands 3, regardless of whether you love or hate it, their ear was on the ground for Borderlands 3. And they heard people, what they said, they adjusted. There were a few things that people are still annoyed about that they never went back for, but that was toward the end of it. While they were really on top of things and updating Borderlands 3 a ton before they moved on to Borderlands 4 and such, they had their ear to the ground. They listened, and we saw that in the patch notes, and it was a really fun ride. And I definitely think Borderlands 4 we're going to get the same experience, and that radar was proof. It's proof that they will hear out the community and not just say like we hear you, but show it. And there's not many dev teams you get that from. You know, you can't take that stuff for granted. You gotta make sure that the thankfulness is as loud as the noise before. Because otherwise they don't feel appreciated, and we want them to feel appreciated. Like, that's a lot of work to be done in a short span to add a combat radar. And it looks good too. It looks quality, you know? Yeah, I'm excited. Everyone there told them they wanted this, and they did it very quick. I'm impressed. Love that so much. Yeah, dude. I think everybody does. I'm just happy, like, at least in my, you know, algorithm of the Twitterverse, I've seen a lot of people thanking Gearbox and stuff and thanking properly. And, yeah, I'm really happy about that. W for Randy, 100%. W for Graham, W for anybody that worked on it. W for the consumers, of course. Yeah, it's gonna be so exciting, and you know, there's some people that don't like dealing with like the balancing and the tweaks and stuff like that, and to them I highly recommend just waiting a year for the game. If you don't like dealing with that stuff, that's something I really recommend you wait on. I personally enjoy it. I like the interactiveness between the community and the devs. I think it's really fun. I think it's satisfying to know that you're being heard, and then to also be part of like creating the game you love is just a really exciting thing to do. Yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be an exciting time, even after launch, when the dust kind of settles, and everyone just like is able to consume Borderlands 4 and it quiets down a bit. It's still going to be very exciting because there's going to be tons of post-launch content, and there's going to be tons of, you know, we're doing this and that, and there's going to be a lot of feedback, and there's going to be a lot of back and forth between us and the devs, and it's going to be great. Have you seen the creators care packages from Gearbox? I saw Damn It to Hell get one. If anybody knows Damn It to Hell, definitely check out his. He doesn't do YouTube. He does like the streaming on Twitch. Awesome streamer, and he got a care package. I saw that. He got like a hat and stuff, and the cloth. It wasn't the map, or it was, but it was like the loading screen. It wasn't like the one you get in the Echo 4 bundle. Looked really cool. I think it's funny to see a few bugs for a bit. It can get crazy. Yeah, I mean, you know, the things that kind of like slip through the cracks, like some broken weapon that might, you know, be like a 1 in a jillion chance to drop that somebody gets, is kind of funny. Stuff like that. start off on Elpis as a tutorial. That's so funny. It's funny. Like I just was saying, I was saying yesterday my theory about it, that all 4 characters start in different places for a prologue, and then you meet up on Kairos, and then that's kind of like when it's like, okay, you can do co-op now and stuff like that. And when there was the whole Emily Swan theory, my theory with that was that when you play as her, before, you know, it got revealed that there is no Emily Swan, or at least allegedly, you know, unless Vex is still Emily Swan somehow, but my theory was that when you play as her, she starts on Elpis. But I don't know. As long as the game doesn't end up like Mind's Eye level of... Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think that would have been sniffed out pretty quick by everybody playing the game for a couple hours already. I think that would have been seen. I did see Epic NNG was very critical of optimization. Whoa, my stomach just like really growled at me. I gotta get some food soon. But yeah, I saw Epic NNG was really critical of the optimization, but like nobody else was. So I don't know if like everybody else had problems and didn't recognize it or didn't say anything, or if just like only he had issues. I don't know. And I was really mad because they won't tell him the spec. They wouldn't tell him the specs that the game was running on. And it's like, come on, dude. Like, just why? Like, why you gotta shroud that in mystery? Like, just let us know how the game runs. Even if you see an enemy slingshot around the map, or you fly because you got slammed or something, just minor bugs that can be fixed. But cause some humor, yeah. I mean, in Borderlands 3, you're like a bouncy ball in this game. You get flung around all the time. You know what I'll love in Borderlands 4? Not having these guys. I hate the anointed people. He was running it on 4K Ultra graphics. Yes, he was. You're absolutely right. I think he said that he had frame gen active though. So it has frame gen, which I don't care for / want. To be honest, I kind of hate the AI stuff, like upscale and whatnot. It's cool as a tool to like help you run a game, but like I don't want devs to build their game and optimize it around the fact that you need to have AI upscaling and AI frame gen and stuff. Like, I don't want to use that stuff. It was a bit bizarre to hear when he said it. He told them he was going to talk about it. Doubt we will see them. Maybe a variant, but I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't get why they would be so, I don't know. I mean, like, I get it, but I don't. Like, it's an early build of the game. They don't want people getting this idea that the game doesn't run well when, like, they have a build already made of the game that runs better. So I guess I could see it from that angle, but at the same time, it does still annoy me. Like, I wish we could know and get a general idea of how the game runs on X build. Glad to see the Thrasher back? Yeah. Wonder if there's other like enemy types and stuff that they would possibly bring back or something. I think we've seen this spider answer in the game, right? If that's mentioned, it shouldn't. If what's mentioned. Sorry, I'm like not sure what part you're talking about. Am I the only one hoping of the new Fault Hunters? Fault Hunters? That's gonna be us looking for bugs and stuff in the game. The Fault Hunters. The new Vault Hunters for DLC would be a Order Soldier. I heard somebody say that yesterday too. That's really funny that people are going to that. Could we get Terramorphous Jr. as a raid or as dungeon? Is he gonna drop Terramorphous loot? I don't know. I don't know if you guys watch K6, but he always jokes about that because it's like whenever greens and whites drop, he's like, "Oh guys, look, it's the Terramorphous loot pile." Thinking this yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would be cool. I would enjoy that. Order Vault Hunter member. Yeah, it would be cool. If they did that too. I don't know. I mean, what would is like? I just, it's so hard. It's such a loaded question to be like, what do you think their action skills would be? Because like, I don't know. It's like anything could be their action skills, you know? Fight is so hard your first time? Yeah. It's funny because like, I don't know, I make builds and like go through, and I'm not like gloating when I say this, but like it's like I make builds and go through the Malawan takedown with like ease, but then there's still people that, you know, I see on other people's channels saying like, oh, I just did it for the first time, and it's like, I've been playing the game for this long, and like I finally did it, and I'm like, really? But I don't know, some people aren't as into build crafting and stuff, so they take a while. It took me a long time to like understand, and even now like I kind of fell off because I haven't been playing much Borderlands, so like I got to get back into it. I've forgotten a lot of like skills and class mods and legendaries and stuff, so I got to get back on the grindstone with that and kind of get back into it. Spellcast Big Nova Bomb for one of their traits. Ripper Psycho too. Yeah, that'd be cool. Use yellow hexagon powers that are shown through the game. That's true. I didn't even think of that. That would be kind of cool. The aesthetic of like an Order Soldier could be pretty cool as well. Cosmetics you can get and stuff. It really does blow my mind that they already confirmed DLC Vault Hunters. And like, that's not like a small task to make new Vault Hunters. You know, it's like a lot of work. You gotta balance them so they fit within the game, make their whole skill tree and everything. You gotta make sure they synergize right with like all the weapons and gear in the game. You gotta make sure they fit right. And then on top of that, it's all the small stuff like making all the cosmetics that you unlock for a character. You gotta do that for the new playable character. It's a lot of work. Coming from all angles of the dev team, you know? Do you think that 49 skill points are enough for the new tree? It's like a part of me that's like disappointed that you only go to level 50 at launch, but I don't know. It'll allow for a lot of diversity. People were saying if they bring it up to 72 in Borderlands 4 and stop there, it would be like perfect. Because you don't want to make the cap too high, because then it eliminates diversity, because the more you can spec into, the less different builds there are. So, I don't know. I was like disappointed at first. I think I'm kind of coming back to reality of like 50's always been the cap. And even though there's like massive skill trees, you'll still be able to capstone and stuff. So it's fine, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like a wait and see thing at this point for me. I think it's going to be fine though. Be a great fit for something crazy for a new Vault Hunter, with a story of them going rogue, and maybe even have one pet tree with a new creature that we see in the game. Yeah, that's true. They could also use, if there's like new creatures and stuff, yeah. I don't know, there's a lot of routes they could go. That's why I say it's kind of like a loaded question, but it's like, it is exciting to think about and consider all the different ways they could go. All right. What is happening? Oh my god, what? Just like threw the vehicle 10 feet in the air. Oh my god, get away. Why are you like right on top of me? Took so long to die. A Torg Vault Hunter? That would be pretty, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, we haven't gotten that yet, right? We have had Dahl. Dahl and Vladov from 2 and 3. I refuse to look at the skill trees. I want it to be, you want it all to be a surprise. Especially Amon. He looks like a call out to Wonderlands. A call out to Wonderlands? What's your thought process there? I'm not following. Explosions, yeah. Amon does look sick though, and I like his background. I don't know if you went on the website and read all the characters' backgrounds, but I like his. His sounds really cool. Definitely the most interesting to me. Hope there's a legendary throwing knife. There definitely will be. What do you think it'll be called? What was the like custom game thing people used to do on COD, like Michael Myers or something, with like only like knives only? Call it like the Michael Myers knife or something. Rafa is sad. Oh, his background? Yeah, dude, it's crazy though. Like it's a crazy background, but yeah, it is sad because it also probably means he won't be a character long for, like, you know, the Borderlands story and whatnot. He's kind of like an LTM character. Man. Oh, I thought it paused. Making a Kratos build? Yo. My friend would love to hear that. He's played the new the God of War and God of War Ragnarok, and he liked them a lot. So he actually played all the classic ones as well. He has many melee weapons, a shield, which is Fantasy, he has a forged character, which makes me think fantasy. I believe his character was able to be created because of Wonderlands, but it's just a theory. Yeah, okay. I get where you're going with that. Yeah. I mean, he has such a cool aesthetic. It's very like tribal, like very tribalistic look to him and stuff, and I really like that. Yeah, the cult background. Yep. Duplicating throwing knives. Remember when? Did anybody see like there was like the theory that Rafa could like duplicate everything? I don't think that became. I don't think that actually came true. But there was like a theory that he was like a guy that was all about duplicating stuff. Because what was it? He threw like a shotgun or something and it duplicated. But that was probably just part of the gun. Kratos build is my idea too. Going customized to look like. Yeah, dude. That'd be cool. Oh my god, I didn't even think about any of that. Made sense with the content that was shown. I was kind of surprised there was no like PlayStation only cosmetic or something, because it's been advertised through PlayStation a lot. So I was kind of surprised there was no like, you know, pre-order it on PlayStation and you get this, and it's some like, you know, just little cosmetic thing that people can get. Maybe just make it like a DLC thing that people can get after, where you can just like buy it later after launch for other platforms. Do you think the Watcher story has been benched? That's a great question. When I saw the teaser for Borderlands 4, I thought for sure we were gonna get a lot of that stuff, but I don't think it's been benched. Or I mean, yeah, I guess technically yes. Like, it might not be what we get in Borderlands 4, but I think the idea of what they're trying to do is make the universe seem larger than we realize. And eventually it'll come back around. If that is the case, that I would love it, because that's like one of my favorite, I don't know what you'd really call it, but I guess like a writing style, because as I was saying earlier, I'm a huge fan of One Piece, and in One Piece, the show is like it's like over well over 1,000 episodes. Well, not well over, but it's over 1,000 episodes at this point. And something the show does really well is showing how expansive the world really is by kind of like making these interactions where things come back around like full circle. And I love that writing style. And if Borderlands did the same thing, where it's like all these events happen and somehow lead to this point that was talked about all this time ago, that is a really hard thing to do, and it's really good writing when you can make it happen like that. And you're not, you know, like retconning your writing or anything, and you're just kind of like going with what you already had written and somehow bringing it all back to this point. And it's like, that kind of stuff is really cool to me. If that made any sense. chosen who I want as DLC Vault Hunter is Dr. Ned and Dr. Zed. It would definitely be like the funniest playable character. I want Dr. Zed back so bad, dude. I miss him. He's classic. Anyone else think it's Love One Piece? Ultra... Oh god, how do I say your name? Ultra Sora? Is that it? The Ultra Sora? Yeah. Love One Piece? Dude, me too. It's my favorite show. I started reading the manga. I won't spoil anything, don't worry. But, yeah. It's like absolute peak. Where are you in the show? Do you watch dub, sub, all that? You want Scooter back? Oof. You ever played Tales, the original Tales from the Borderlands? Because I got bad news. Two completely different people, yeah. Zed and Ned, yep. Wait, what's going on? Oh, there we go. BL4 looks so good. What's up, Joel? Joel Bartholomew Simmons? I don't know. Owen's Call returned in BL4? Well, I'm not playing BL4. Wait, what? Oh my god. Trying to do this in fast forward mode and it's... Oh, I have to melee him. I'm such an idiot. Wow. Oh my god. You're all caught up with like the show or the manga? Because those are two completely different places. The manga is so far ahead of the show. Just wanted me to pretend like I did? Yeah, I mean, I wish, bro. I wish I could be playing Borderlands 4, but... Man. The wait is going to be so brutal and so worth it. Imagine dying to Bele. If anybody could pull it off, you know, it probably would be me. Who will you play first when you get to Borderlands 4? That is like the question of all time. Dude, it's so hard to answer. We don't, like, we know only a tiny bit about Amon, and we know nothing about Harlow. And Harlow is like, it's hilarious because she's the one I'm most interested in. So, to answer your question, the one I'm most interested in possibly playing at launch is Harlow. I think what little tiny scrap of anything we know about her is very interesting. With that phase lock action skill, it has like it's like phase lock with ties that bind, like, and it's really interesting to me. So I like mobbing action skills and stuff like that. I mean, you know, look who I'm playing and the action skill I'm using. So yeah, I don't know. She's the one I'm most interested in, but my backup choice is probably just Vex. Vex is extremely intriguing. The Reaper Spectre action skill is something I really would love. So, definitely interested there. I like a lot of builds that do like element / like dot damage. Watching a health bar just kind of like passively melt after you like just coat them with an element is really satisfying. Manga? Dude. Oh wow, you're caught up with the manga? You might be ahead of me because I haven't read in the last few weeks. But, dude, what did you... Alright. What with One Piece, what did you just like the reveal for Gear 5? Let me go like way back here and we'll like I'm just like what was like, how hyped were you? Like, what was your reaction to Gear 5? Gear 5 is just so ridiculous to me. Yeah, Vex seems hella OP. Yeah, dude. Like, all her action skills, all of them appeal to me. I don't think there's one I saw that didn't appeal to me, but the Reaper Spectre one is the one I'm definitely, like, most interested in. Gonna rocket punch everything with him on. Dude, that fucking, like, Falcon Punch type shit. Oh my god. That looks so cool. He has so many cool ways to play the game. He has, like, his arsenal. The dude is like Batman. He's just got so much up his sleeve. Love elemental type playstyles, yeah. Ties that bind. Look at that. Alright, I want ice. So, what do I do here? I'm gonna go with that for now, I don't know. One Punch Man. Harlow looks like she got ties that ties that bind skill. Yeah, that's what really, like, as soon as I saw that, and I saw that, I don't know if she, like, I think she shot one and, like, all of them just turned into, like, blood paste. That was it. I was immediately like, this is one of my top picks. Rafa with the arc knives is super intriguing to me, but not one of my top picks, but still, like, because I played Zero within the last, like, year or so for the first time, and doing melee with Zero was really fun. It's kind of unexpected to me. I didn't think it would be so fun. I don't know why I have to kill this guy, but I do. There we go. I don't know why I had to run back just to kill that guy. A red dot on my minimap just, like, bugged me. But yeah, the arc, because I played Zero, and, like, how surprising it was to have so much fun with melee with him was something that makes me like, damn, Rafa with the arc knives, that looks like Zero on steroids with, like, melee and stuff. So I'm very, very excited for whenever I do that playthrough. It'll probably be, like, my second one or something. He's kind of like the backup guy that I plan to play as. Eventually I'll play as all of them, I mean. Just gonna spend all my time on that game for, like, the first year that it's out anyways. Knuckle Duster is Batman. I'll be back soon. Just need to run to the shops for groceries. I probably will be done, actually. I'll say goodbye now because I'm probably gonna be done in a minute. It's 12 o'clock. I gotta get off and kind of, like, get ready for that wedding I got later today. So I gotta get there early too because I'm the best man, so I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing when I get there. I wasn't really paying attention until after the start of the new world. I caught wind that Luffy Devil Fruit wasn't rubber. Part of my life was a lie. I had to go back from the beginning. Yeah, I know. It's weird. Like, you, after all this time, you learn he's like, it's not. It's really weird, and I'm interested to find out more about that. It's, yeah. I can add fire elements to all of his skills. He's going to be very fun. Massive fireballs across knives with fire. That's sick. Yeah. You think that the radar is a good middle ground for Borderlands 4? I'm honestly shocked and so happy they actually implemented it. Dude, I am insanely hyped that they did that. I think it solves most of the problems. I still think the compass will be confusing when you go to certain places when we're all brand new to the game. I still think, like, getting to certain locations and stuff and trying to, like, go directly to a certain icon will maybe be a little bit confusing at times, but overall, I think the radar solves most of the problems. The combat matters like most to me. So the fact that, you know, you won't be disoriented and be like, is that an enemy? Is that an ally? Like, it'll just be very obvious with the radar. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. Take care, Stats. Enjoy your wedding. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Drive safe and everything when you go out. And can't wait to talk again at some time. I'm sure I'll be streaming someday soon again, whether that's tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Yeah, I want to start streaming more and stuff, and just streaming in general. Be fun. Oh wow. Enjoy your wedding? Yeah, well, I mean, it's, you know, I'm not getting married. But I am the best man. Yeah, not yours. Yeah, okay. Hope you catch the flowers. I don't know if that'll be a thing. I kind of doubt it, but I don't think I'll be doing that anyways. Isn't that usually like girls do that shit? That's why the whole compass thing was such an odd choice in my opinion. Like, they even added a mini-map for the re-release of Borderlands 1. That's what I said in my video when I talked about the mini-map thing. Like, I was like, I don't know, I don't care that much, but at the same time, it is like definitely a downgrade, and it feels like they admitted it themselves by putting a mini-map in Borderlands 1 when it had a compass. It's like, you clearly admit that the mini-map is an upgrade by putting it in an old game. So it's like weird that you have that design choice, but I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. With the combat radar, I am very excited, very happy about it, and I think everything will be good. Yeah. I didn't need it. I don't use the minimap unless I get lost, but I'll probably see myself using in case there are too many enemies. But I do like the openness of the screen. Yeah, me too. Yeah. I thought, that was like my first thought when everybody came out with their hands-on impressions and things, was the HUD looked clean and good to me. It wasn't, I don't know, it looked good. I don't dislike the minimap, I just never used it as much as everyone else. Yeah. Yeah. But guys, I'm gonna call it here. I gotta go get ready and everything. So I don't have a consistent schedule of when I stream or anything, but you know, like on my YouTube channel, you can subscribe and all that and get notified for when I do stream. And I don't know, I probably won't stream tomorrow because I'm gonna have a lot to do for a YouTube video. I'm gonna try and just like really work hard to get as many details and things as I can, do all my homework between tonight and tomorrow, and get a video out, and then maybe do a stream during the week or something, maybe. I don't know. Whenever me and my friend play Borderlands 1 co-op is definitely when I'll be streaming, but yeah, no complete like concrete schedule or anything yet. Maybe in the future. Some creators hate the UI, and I don't know, I kind of like it. Am I weird? No, not weird. I don't know, I don't hate it. There's like a couple of like little things I have a problem with, like the weapon wheel thing in the bottom right corner. I think they could just do away with. I don't think we need that at all, but it's whatever. It's not a big deal. It's not anything that's gonna ruin my fun, so yeah. But I'll see y'all whenever I stream again, or with the next video I put out. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate your time. Take your time. It's a lot. You'll have great content when you do put it out. No worries. Thanks, man. I super appreciate it. You guys are fucking awesome. All the support and everything. All the love. Appreciate it. It's been great. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.